Hello, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about Israel issue, Gaza issue, Jews communities, Middle East crisis, American-Israeli friendship, socio-economic partnership, all those things. Well, the ceasefire is going on now, Israel and Iranian war. I don't know how long it can last, but I am very confused about it, how this ceasefire agreement was done. I heard Qatar was helping. I don't know what is the benefit of Qatar. Probably they want to have a safer airspace because Qatar, UAE, Saudi Arabia, they don't like war because of they have a business with European Union and America. The aircraft, it goes from Middle East to everywhere of the planet. That's why the sky and the airspace has to be free of war. Probably that's why the war has gone stopped. But Israeli are very not trustable. You can't trust them. Probably they are gaining strength, having more weapon and rebuilding their military power so that they can invade again to Gaza or Iran. Whatever devastation they did, real investigation needs to be done. How many houses were buried, burnt down, how many children were killed, how many people are wounded, how many mosque has been bombed, how many hospital has been bombed, how many people were amputated body part without anesthesia. These are the rising concern because 2 days ago I have seen on YouTube a video. It was giving a speech about 20,000 case has been filed since Iranian attack on Israel. They want compensation to the Israeli government. Well, Israeli people probably understood that Israeli attacked first on Iranian territory. So this war started. So Israeli people probably thought this is not Iranian fault, this is Israeli fault. Why you go to attack Iran? Benjamin Netanyahu launched this attack, and Iranian retaliate. Of course, I want to give thanks to President Donald Trump. He attacked Iranian nuclear site with a short program, and so that war will not escalate, which is a good idea. And I believe this bombing on nuclear site, swift to war to end or ceasefire. But I doubt it because Israeli people, IDF, they are not trustable. They will invade again to Iran. They will create trouble. They are troublemaker. They came in Middle East to create trouble. Um, some Yahudi religious people, I mean, what they call rabbi or something, they said we are safe in Germany, we are safe in United Kingdom and across the Europe, America, we don't have any problem, but we are vulnerable in Israel. Yes, they are vulnerable in Israel because what they did, they should be vulnerable. They should be punished. Think about in Moscow airport, there is a toddler of Iranian family's toddler was seriously injured by a Jewish man. This was really unexpected thing happened. This makes Muslim community unsecure in various places because Jews and Muslim clash will not only be in Middle East, it will spread in America, it will spread in Europe. The toddler is in coma now, probably in ICU, probably in neonatal ICU and with ventilator. These are not really fair thing. This is crazy, stupid people, they are doing that. And also Jews, whatever they did in IDF in Palestine, in Iran, this is totally devastated. It is not acceptable. Israeli Rabbi said problem started on October 7 and he denied it. It was not October 7. It was started 1948 when Israel was recognized as a country by United Nations. Since then this problem started. This problem is never gonna end. But the way they have created problem, Muslim must boycott Israeli product like Coca-Cola, 7-Up, Fanta, other soft drink, and also fast food chain of business like coffee shop in America, coffee shop in Europe, the chain of business in Europe and America like McDonald's, KFC. These are the Israeli product. One thing I can tell that the business they have, the Jews business in Israel, Iran and America or across the globe, Israeli business, their product are good, but the revenue they are gaining from these businesses, they are using to weaponize IDF and create trouble in Middle East. That's why I urge to the whole Muslim world or whoever watching this video, never buy Israeli product, because as a Muslim we were silently have seen how bombardment was done in Palestine, in Gaza. People were starving to death and women were raped and people of Palestinian were brutally killed on the street when they protest against them. Young teenagers were arrested. They were evacuated from one place to another. They were bombed on near the camp or on the camp. They were bombed in the hospital. and Israeli President Netanyahu claimed that Hamas is using human shield. And also we found a video about when IDF entered into Gaza, so Hamas cannot bomb on IDF, so they put Palestinian children in front of them. They use Palestinian children as human shield. This was mass execution, of course. Well, soft drink which has got a large amount of sugar content, and also the flavor is not natural flavor, it is artificial flavor. It's not good for kidney, and sugar, high amount of sugar can cause hypertension, rising cholesterol. These are not good. Burger, chips, McDonald's fast food, burger, this can rise the LDL level. LDL is a bad protein that can cause heart disease, peripheral artery disease. And after 40, as we age, we have like heart problem, obesity problem in America, and treatment are very expensive in America. So that's why I urge whoever Muslim, non-Muslim, please don't try to eat those fast food unless you badly require, because this will gonna make you fat and you will gain weight, and you will have a risk of heart disease and a stroke, all those things, hypertension, this food causes. So boycott this product. Alternatively, you can drink coconut juice, which is natural and very energetic. So avoid this sort of drink. Try to drink natural. Even the fizzy drink, I believe, far too worse than alcoholic beverage, because the alcohol, people don't take very much. People have alcohol, a glass of wine, it doesn't have lot of sugar content, but with a glass of fizzy drink has plenty of sugar on it. Okay, too much excessive alcohol, of course, not good. Alcohol is not good, but in comparison, if you compare with fizzy drink with alcoholic beverage, of course fizzy drink will be far too worse for your health. So I advise not to have this sort of food. Besides, Muslim Ummah, I mean Muslim nation, brotherhood, always have to realize that these Israeli people are having luxurious life by selling their product to Muslim. But if we buy this product, we give our money to them, and they buy bomb and they attack our Muslim brother. You have a machine gun and you have a RPG, or you have a probably rocket lancer. These are nothing, trust me, with the Israeli weapon. They use bunker bust, they use modern war plane, they use dynamite. I have seen IDF soldier were having coffee, 3 or 4 of them, and bombed near Gaza. There was bombing on civilian area, and they were enjoying coffee. How brutal it was! And they were asked, what more you want? They said, we want to kill all of the Palestinians. We want, that means they want genocide. They love genocide. And probably you think that are they psychopath? They probably psychopath. They are psychopath. If they are not psychopath, they would tell we will fight for a specific reason. We will not fight to destroy our existence, our establishment. Israel could live with peace and harmony. The problem was Israel occupied Palestinian land illegally, and that's why the clashes started. And Hamas leader, they said, Israeli authority, government official, they stopped their electricity, they stopped their water, they have stopped their gas or power supply, whatever they required for run their daily necessary life. Israeli have stopped everything, and there were aid given to Palestinian people from different Muslim country, but those aid couldn't reach to their home. They were not allowed to have aid. United Nations said that if another war come, we will not be able to give proper support because they don't have sufficient money to buy foods and everything. But IDF, they never helped this. They trapped the food supply, and also they didn't let anyone to go out, go in. They made a check post. Food supply was limited. Sometimes water was not even available. Dirty water Gaza, people of Gaza had to drink. This was the situation. And IDF, they were human beings, but they never made any appeal which was visible to the rest of the world, to Benjamin Netanyahu. Please don't proceed any further. Whatever we have done is enough. They were happy to carry on their invasion still now. Every day 30, 40, 60, 70 people died. And this is the reason why I urge not to help Israeli companies product. If we buy, continue to buy this product, that means we are helping Israeli, where we are, our brothers and sisters are crying. So that's why we have to understand the situation, and we would not buy Israeli product, we would boycott it. Yes, Israeli government has a good relationship with America, and they are lobbying. They probably bought the American politician. They probably bought Biden's diplomacy. They probably bought the democracy of America by their money, by their business and organization, by their lobbying. But everything is visible. We can see on TV channel, news, nothing you can hide, because nowadays it is the day of internet, YouTube, Facebook. We can see this. I'm not telling all of the Israeli was bad, but the government official, the brutality are unimaginable. We can't let another invasion against another Middle Eastern country. This will be far too difficult for Muslim territory, Muslim brotherhood, and trust upon Islamic faith, because when Israel was being attacked with a minor people, not a lot of people, West, they came to help. But when Palestinian or attack bombed, nobody came to help them. It was of course terrible, which make Islam is a question that your brothers are dying and you are keeping your mouth shut. If you cannot help them, at least do one thing: boycott Israeli product. If you boycott Israeli product, when you will die, you will be able to give answer to Allah that yes, we did something for Palestinian people. We boycott Israeli product. But if you do not boycott it, what you gonna answer? You are helping Israeli to bomb in Gaza. Gaza is a holy place. I have seen on video IDF, they did not give opportunity to pray on Friday, Jummah prayer properly. They were removed from the Al-Aqsa, and also Israeli soldier, they entered into Al-Aqsa with their uniform, with shoe, their boot. This was undoubtedly against Islamic faith and belief, and that's why I urge not to buy any Israeli product. And I also urge to American diplomat and European diplomat to understand the fact that illegal migrant in Europe is a problem, in America is a problem, because so many illegal migrants are entering into United States, giving trouble, and also in Europe giving trouble. This war is one of the reasons for that, because once you don't have any home, where you gonna go? Because I have one home, I cannot give two people to stay in my home. And from the Middle East, Europe is very close. They can easily go to Europe. So this war has created immigration problem in Europe. And also I've seen Republican politicians, they were not happy with the Mexican drug lords cartel. They were complaining about them. They are spreading violence, they are spreading crime in America. American people are under threat by them, these drug lords. But I think Israeli diplomats and politicians are far too worse than this cartel and drug lords. Imagine when there was flood, when there was problem with food shortages, corona pandemic, these cartel drug lords, they came to help American illegal immigrant who help and also work and pay taxes. Illegal immigrants are not really bad. They do the worst job in America. They don't do the top job. The top job is for Jewish people. Top business is for Jewish people. Top diplomats are Jews. They bought the American policymaker, lawmaker. But illegal immigrant, they never do that. They just keep working and paying tax, which goes into the revenue of America, by which America is running the government, official government wages, and the budget is going on. At this moment, illegal migration in America, such a vast place, is no problem. In one word, American immigration is not a problem. You have a lot of problems which you can solve. You are just worried about immigration problem. Immigration is no problem. Well, they are not doing any crime. They are working hard, paying tax, and helping your economy to grow. They are not doing any crime. And during the pandemic, where your Israeli politicians were? Where your Israeli money were? What they have done for American people? They given you vaccine? They given you what? They did not do anything. Corona has gone, and the drug lords and carteler, they help. The Mexican drug lords and carteler, they help with foods and medication, drugs and clothes, everything they give. So how come they are bad people? They are not bad people. They are just doing some illegal work, which is drug selling, which is illegal in America. Yeah, I understand that, but if you see on a liberal eye, crime, yeah, there is crime, but they, in comparison with Jewish politician, crime is very less. If Jews, Israeli IDF, they killed 50,000. I don't think so. 500 American was injured in by drug lords. They never killed anyone intentionally. Maybe they have some dealings problem or some sort of problem, but they are not that bad as IDF and Israeli politicians are bad. You are a company, you are friendly with them, and you think make America great again with them, with Israeli politician. Israel will destroy America, I'm telling you. But Mexican drug lords, they will not destroy. They will keep America strong. They will with American people. They are with poor people. How can they be bad? Well, if it is like a very big criminal, of course, we don't support killing, murder, rape, this sort of thing. We don't really support. But there are a lot of good work which drug lords do, who don't do very serious crime. Maybe thousands of drug lords, maybe 5 of them are criminal, others are not criminal. So that's why I said gangster, they are not always doing so much bad job which is done by Benjamin's government official. So once again I would say immigration is not a problem. Immigration is absolutely fine. America is a country of immigrant. America invented by Columbus, and there was nobody in America. Only red Indian were in there, and after that all of them were migrated. Spanish people, Mexican people, Irish people, European community, all were migrated. You think America immigration problem? Yeah, vast major, if a very high numbers of immigrant goes in there, it is a problem. Mass migration is a problem. But if you keep a constant flow of migration with a systematic way, which goes for in favor of your economy, of course is good. In that sense, illegal immigration is not a problem. They are buying your property, they are buying your flats, they are making your flats because they are doing so hard job that legal immigrant they can't do. Legal immigrant, they buy McDonald's burger and they have become obese and uses the money of healthcare, sitting down in car and enjoying video games and doing nothing. That's the legal lazy American are doing. Very unhealthy, probably very unhygienic as well. America is no longer, back in 1990 or at that particular time, how strong American economy was. It's no longer that strong. It is getting poor, I know that. But still, America is number one economy on this globe. in a third world country, when they earn $200 a month, in America they can earn maybe $1,500 a month or $2,000, but their cost is so high because they need to pay high amount of rent, transportation, medical, education, and everything very high. Imagine a student go to America for higher education. They are learning accounting, for example, business. This kind of education hasn't got no value, not a very good demand. Rather than you learn how to drive car, doing taxi, driving, earning money, which is good. They give you good money. So all I can tell that Jews community, they are using American economy. They are not paying any tax. They are building money, and they are ruling America. And when America getting poor, they don't care about that. They are not with building. They are with their own benefit. They are with their own success. How can they be success? They don't love America. But above all, America is a immigrant country, because there was no such man who migrated in there, originated from there. They all are migrated apart from the Red Indian. So I said immigration is a problem, visa is a problem. Biden administration done so many visa for American. It's a problem? No, it's not. It's okay with that. Well, criminals are a problem. They should be punished. They should be sent back to where they came from. We don't like criminal in our country as well. So the main thing is today's discussion, what is if we keep buying Israeli product, what is going to happen, that we have to answer when we will die to the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you did not help, we did not help to our Muslim brothers, but at least we could do one thing, is not buying Israeli product, not causing harm for our health. We can eat organic food, stay healthy. These are the things what you can do. If I don't know what do I look very bad, I use the copy product of shampoo. I use 2 times every week shampoo. I use soap, normal soap, which is made in Bangladesh, and I use Bangladeshi cosmetics, which is not good as Western product. But I don't see any skin problem. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm far better than those who are using Israeli product. If you are faithful on your religion, if you have honesty, product doesn't matter. Beauty is in your mind, trust is in your mind, and religion is in your mind. Religion cannot be weaponized. So that's why I said, at least for our brothers and sisters who are in Gaza, who are in trouble, once again I'm telling you one thing. In Moscow airport, there is a little toddler has been attacked so brutally, unthinkable. This is going to raise concern across the globe, that Jewish community anytime they can attack. Like EDL, English Defense League, there are some racist English people in England. When they see Muslim, they attack. It is prohibited by the law of England, but they are doing it secretly. So careful about this Jewish community. They can attack anytime. So thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Stay safe.